So density is a measure of how much mass is contained within a given volume of a substance or object. So if there is a given volume, such as this object has a volume, density is a measure of how much mass is contained in this volume. And an object's density can never be predicted, because we can never predict how much mass there is in a specific volume. So there is a box of chocolate, for example, which is big in size, but when we hold it, it is light. Its weight is light, which means that the box doesn't have much mass. It has less mass than its volume. So the equation for density is equal to mass divided by volume. Just like we read in the beginning of when we were reading base units and derived units, I said this equation. Mass divided by volume, gram divided by cm cube, and we get gram per cm cube, which is the density's unit of measurement. Okay, so this is an equation. Now this equation can not only be used for density, it can also be used to measure volume or mass. With any two of these quantities, we can measure a single quantity. For example, we divide mass with volume and get density. And if we want to measure volume, what would we do? Would we divide density by mass, or mass by density, or would we multiply these things? To remember this, I have made this triangle over here. So this is how we write the equation in triangle. So because mass is upon volume, so we write mass above and volume below. And density is multiplying by volume. Now for example, I am given the density and volume of an object and I want to find out the mass. What would I do with the density and volume? All we have to do is just hide the mass over here, and what we get is volume multiplying density. So if we multiply volume by density, we will get the mass. Remember, we're not going to divide it. So this is the difference. This is how we rearrange the equation to find another physical quantity. So now if I want to find the volume of an object, I would simply hide the volume over here, and what I get is mass dividing by density. So if I divide the mass of an object with its density, I will find the volume of it. So this is how we use this triangle for rearranging the equation. So here are some points to remember about density. Number 1, volume is inversely proportional to density, which basically means is that when volume increases, the density decreases, and when volume decreases, the density increases. Only if the mass is kept constant. So if an object's mass is, say for example, 50 grams, so if the volume would be small, the density of the object would be more. And if the volume would increase and the mass would remain the same, 50 grams, the density would decrease, because the amount of matter in this space, say for example, this is the volume of an object and it has the mass 50 grams. Now of course, if the volume of the object doubles up and the mass remains the same, then there is less mass in this space. Whereas in this space, the mass is more concentrated. So when the mass is concentrated, the density is more. But over here, it is not very concentrated, so the density decreases. So volume is inversely proportional to density only if the mass is constant. If the mass will also increase with the volume, then this rule will not apply. So if the mass is kept constant, when volume increases, the density decreases. And when volume decreases, the density increases. Basically, the mass per unit meter increases because the particles get more concentrated in a small space compared to a larger space. So the density increases if the volume decreases, and it decreases if the volume increases. The second point to remember is that objects less dense than water float, and those with a higher density than water sink. Say for example, icebergs float on water. This is because ice is less dense than water. the structure of ice is more open than the structure of water. So the particles in the water are close together compared to the particles in ice. So because of that, there is less mass in the unit volume compared to the water. So that is the reason why icebergs float on water, because the density of icebergs is less than water. Any object which has a higher density than water sinks.